Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Considering the rest of the grid we have Sainz, Perez, Sir Lewis Hamilton and Russell, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon, Bottas, Gasly, Mick Schumacher and Tsunoda, Joe, Albon, Kevin Magnussen and Sebastian Vettel, Fittipaldi, Stroll, Latifi and the captain. And with preparations almost complete, let's head trackside for today's sprint.
Seeing any technical issues coming off the practice starts. Watch the RPM on the full start. I don't want you to bog down. Let's focus now for the rest of the race. DRS is being enabled this lap. You can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. It's time to check out the constructors' standings. No change in the top spot, but with today's points, their hold on the lead is getting weaker. Well, that wraps up Sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Welcome once again to the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo and Dino Ferrari. The clue is in the name. This is very much Ferrari home turf, and the locals will be out in force today to support their team in what we hope will be a magnificent spectacle of motorsport. On then to the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Hamilton, Sergio Perez and Russell, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Ocon and Daniel Ricciardo, Bottas, Tsunoda, Guan Yu Zhou and Mick Schumacher, the captain, Magnussen, Alex Albon and Enzo Fittipaldi, Stroll, Vettel, Latifi and Pierre Gasly picks up the final grid slot today. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you here with us today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Okay, the start was fine. Let's try and move forward. focus. Okay, clear. Okay, be careful. We think you're going to start losing some tyre grip anytime now. Now we're boxing this lap. Hamilton is stopping now.
Looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Okay, you're in the top 10. Got some information on Hamilton for you. They've got an issue with their car, they're going to be slowed. Next up is one of the McLarens, come on. Gap to the car ahead is 22.1 seconds. By 2.7 seconds. Front is 26.2 seconds. We've only got 2 laps of fuel left. Okay, clear. Okay, this is your final lap of the race. one lap of fuel left now. The tank's pretty much empty. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Here's our winner, pulling their Ferrari into Parc Fermé then. What a fantastic race. Tell me, Anne, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a driver with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there. So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out there on track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to say Sebastian Vettel certainly caught my eye during today's race. Incredible driving.
Let's move on to the constructors. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. There was also a strong showing from the McLaren team today as they make their way up the standings. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
A reporter is asking who you see as your rival. We need your input. Thanks. I know these kind of decisions can be challenging, but I think you made the right call. We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen. I know we were expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have failed quality control. We'll need to tell the team what to redevelop via the R&D screen.